Yo, what is going on? Thank you for tuning in today. Today, we're going to hit it on something you don't want to fucking hear. And that's the point. You need to hear what you don't want to hear. And why that's important to you is because a lot of times we're in our own fucking way. Let's just be frank with it. Even today, in my own way, not feeling well. Head was hurting, aching like a motherfucker. But took a lot of pre workout, got in the gym, got a good pump, and was feeling good. Even having a bad migraine at the end of doing fucking cardio, I was like, you know what? I still got to get on. I still got to do this fucking podcast. I still got to show up. I just said I had migraines, so that's why I'm trying to get this shit done real quick. It took a lot to get out of my way. It took a lot to understand that I needed to show up and I needed to push a little bit further into, I'll say within that is community. And that's the second portion I want to touch up on was having the people that keep you instilled, keep you on game plan, get you to be locked in when the time of need happens. So I hit up my man Kyle Perry, Powerhouse Fitness on Instagram. We had him already as a guest, but he we were talking because somebody was saying that he was bullying for fat shaming, and he was saying you need to hear what you don't need, what you need to hear, because the thing is we have coddling, we have um, it's fuck. Now I lost my point. Thanks, Liz. Um, So he was saying that fat shaming is okay because it wakes up that man. And basically, the reason why he was saying that was he was talking to the former version of himself where he lost 100 pounds. In this case, when it came to me, I resonate with that. 55 pounds for the year last year. And then I gained more weight after about 10 pounds and got a lot leaner, added some muscle, and I empathize with what he was saying. Sometimes you have to hear what you don't want to hear, um, but it allows you to do so. And I say that because the other day I went on a Q&A. I asked a big mentor of mine, I said, hey, why isn't it working for me right now? How could I be better? How can I effectively help more clients and add more value? And then he said, one thing is, he's like, I don't know you too well, but I do observe you. You may not have the results that are 100% in alignment with it. All right. I love you, babe. Thank you for tuning in. What he said is, you may not have the results, you may not have the biggest transformation yet, and that could be one piece of the equation. And it was something that kind of hit me on my emotions. And I know today I said, you need to hear what you don't want to hear, and I was going to go in through, the definite portions of that, and really just go in like Urban Dictionary, but it didn't resonate. That's why I went with this long story. So within that, hearing that the other day, I started realizing that I'm like, you know what, I can turn that up. I can do a lot more. I can show up differently. I can fucking work my ass off. And that's the thing is you hear what you don't want to hear in there. So that's where the bad day happened yesterday. I felt terrible. That's where today happened, and fucking feeling terrible, but was able to get a good pump, carried myself through the workout, felt amazing after. The thing is sometimes it's that shit you don't want to hear that makes you really fucking think, want to tell someone to F off. And then when you really look at it, you're like, okay, they said it from a place of love. Two, my ego may have got in the way. Uh, Three, I could have again, went on the limiting beliefs or said whatever I needed to validate myself and not to be the best I can within that moment. So it was funny because you can do that, and that's exactly why. I could have said today, oh, I don't want to do this podcast, but I made a goal, and also I said changed it to daily actions as I do every day because I need to add more value, and even with adding more value, I feel more at peace because. One, I'm keeping myself accountable with what I'm saying, what I'm doing, how I'm showing up. Two, it's talking to that man. And I really got to just lean into it. It makes me be a better human being because I have to understand what I bring to the table, how I show up. And that's the thing is people don't understand that. People think it's what they want versus, what's going to get you on that path towards whatever you're looking for in life. And it's not even any materialistic shit or saying whatever. Everybody knows what they want. They just don't take action. The fact is when you have that framework around it, that's what helps you out. And it's tough. it's tough to swallow that sometimes. And that was me the other day when I heard that. So right now, there's a lot of that going on. There's coddling, people validating it. My boy Kyle Perry keeps getting attacked, and it's funny as fuck, because he was just saying it from one point of view. Yes, for us in the military, that's the way we talk to each other, and it's completely different. And that is something that elevated in and that culture does it. And he's saying you can take that culture out into society and make it work. Absolutely. But it does take a special human being because, again, people don't want to hear what they don't want to hear. And a lot of people don't have the drive to just keep going like me and him do. We're the different type of breed to where we're going to prove you wrong. We're going to work our ass off. We're going to show up. And that's the thing is like you got to know who you're talking to. But at the same time, if you have to go away from yourself, and I found that a lot for me, I had to go away from who I am around other people because they're going to get their fucking feelings hurt, or they're going to say some shit where they get triggered with what I'm saying and say, oh, you think you're better than us. That's just them deep down saying that they do feel a type of way that you are doing things that they're not doing. If that arises, just do you. Like, it doesn't fucking matter, and that's what I realized more and more and more. I don't really get mad. I don't really focus on the energy, whatever. It all goes into hearing what you don't want to hear and then applying that to understand I don't want to be this, so don't fucking be it. These don't align with my morals, core values, what I think is ethically right, then don't fucking do it. And you start building those wins. And that's where things start to change for you. So that was something for me. Even last night, it felt like shit. Went to Disney, had a great time. One of the best days of my life. Fucking came home, did Navy SEALs. Why? Because I didn't want to do it. Two, I knew that it's just a repetition of continually doing it. And when I do things when I don't want to do it, that's when I become more integral. That's when discipline's on point. That's where I start showing up differently. That's where everything compounds and really helps elevate you from just doing bare minimum. And again, it goes to what are your goals? What do you want to accomplish? That's where you set it around. If you do that, you're going to get that person who tells you what you don't want to hear every single time because they're going to give you that best advice moving forward so you don't keep spinning your wheels like I did. Keep fucking crying about shit. Keep, being stagnant at the level you're at versus understanding that, hey, maybe I need to get out of my way because I'm a head up my ass and I keep fucking telling everybody shit. Maybe I'm the problem, not anyone else. So y'all got this.